Welcome back to lesson 78 now. We're working on exponents and square root. Okay, when we're talking about exponents, we're talking about powers. So if I had 3 to the 4th power, this is an exponent. All right, all that means is 3 times itself 4 times. So this would be the same as 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. All right? And you want to work it. 3 times 3 is 9 times 3. So 3 times 3 is, or 9 times 3 is 27 times 3. And so we have 27 times 3 now. 3 times 7 is 21. That's 2, that's 6, 7, 81. So 3 to the 4th power equals 81. All right? So whenever you have an exponent, you're just multiplying it that many times. All right? It is not 3 times 4. Okay? It is not 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. All right? 3 times 3. And then whatever that answer is, times 3. And then that times 3. Okay? So if I had 2 to the 3rd power, that's going to equal 2 times 2 times 2. Got it? 2 times 2 is 4. Times 2 is 8. So 2 to the 3rd power equals 8. Now, a couple of terms to know with that. A number, so say I have 2 to the 2nd power. Anything to the 2nd power is the same as saying squared. So 2 squared would be 2 to the 2nd power. Or 2 times 2. So the same number both times is going to be squared. Right? 3 squared would be 3 times 3. Right? So squared would be 2 times 2. And now something to the 3rd power is said to be cubed. 2 cubed would be 3 times, 2. 2 times 2 times 2, which we did earlier and we saw was 8. So cubed is to the 3rd power. Okay? We'll write that beside it. Now, you might also have questions that might say, this, and it would say, express this as an exponent. So you'd have 4, because that's your number, and you're doing it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So that is 4 to the 5th power. All right? And then the last thing I want to talk about right now is square root. This is a square root symbol. And so anything that's square root is just what 2 numbers that are the same or squared will give you that number. So here, 6 times 6 equals 36. So the square root of 36 is 6. All right? So the square root of anything is just the number that multiplies by itself will give you that number. So If we had 4, what times what equals 4? You know, the same number, so you can't have 1 times 4. But the same number times itself, or the same number squared, so 2 squared is 2 times 2 equals 4. So the square root of 4 is 2. Okay, so let's do a couple of quick problems here then. I want you to solve on your homework sheet. Let's do 5 cubed equals what? And let's say and I don't want you to solve this, I just want you to show this as an exponent. How would I write this in this form? Alright? And then let's do one with square root. So let's say I want you to compare. Right? And let's do the square root of 49. And is that going to be greater than, less than, or equal to square root of 16 plus the square root of 9. All right? So here you'll have to figure out what is the square root of 49, what number times itself, so the same number is going to give you 49, and is that going to be greater than, equal than, or less than the square root of 16 plus the square root of 9. So whatever this one is and this one, add them together, and is that going to be equal to, greater than, or less than this one? And that's all we got, so we will see you tomorrow.